going on, guys? My name is Wade with Tech Daily, and this is the iPhone SE. It's technically Apple's newest iPhone, but there really isn't anything new about it aside from one minor little detail. It's a very familiar 4-inch aluminum and glass built device with a blocky design and chamfered edges that we've seen a couple times before, but looks can be deceiving. When you compare the SE to the iPhone 5 or 5S, at least just by looking at it, unless it's in rose gold, you're not going to tell the difference. Everything from the 4-inch display to the placement of the buttons, speakers, camera, antenna lines, and everything else about the hardware and exterior are identical. But while Apple probably reused leftover 5S parts for the exterior, the internals of the SE have more in common with the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. You now get the A9 64-bit processor at 1.8 GHz along with the M9 Motion coprocessor and 2 GB of RAM, all packed into the smaller form factor. That means that the iPhone SE is just as fast and powerful as Apple's flagship phones. Apps load lightning fast, the user interface is really snappy, and you won't notice any lag when switching between things or loading up graphic-intensive games like you might find on the older iPhone 5S. You also get a big upgrade for the rear camera too. Again, the same 12-megapixel f2.2 lens that's on the 6S, along with 4K video recording, which is awesome. But not everything saw an upgrade. You're stuck with last generation Touch ID, which is still fine, but it's worth noting. And you're also stuck with the embarrassing 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, which is kind of sad. So I guess the big question is, who is the iPhone SE meant for? The 6 and 6 Plus were released 2 years ago now, and you'd have to figure a vast majority of people have upgraded to at least one of those, if not the 6S and 6S Plus. But a lot of people still rock the iPhone 5 and 5S for whatever reason, and especially for people who prefer a more compact phone to stick in their pocket, or maybe who just enjoy the smaller form factor of a 4-inch phone and don't want to manhandle some bigger display, this is pretty much meant for them. I've always considered the 5 and 5S to be one of the best smartphone designs, and I'm happy to see that we get a smaller iPhone option one more time. I'll definitely be using the SE as my daily driver for a while, if only for nostalgia purposes, but the more I go back and forth between it and my 6S Plus, the harder it is for me to remember a time where phones were a lot smaller than they are today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think of the iPhone SE in the comments below. Also, be sure to follow Tech Daily on Twitter and subscribe to the Tech Daily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.